Thank you for the question. These holidays do not signify fluff. In fact, they were created because they emerged out of events of the most horrendous difficulty. Whether you take the life of Jesus as mythology or as history, the point is that that story is of someone born in a time when there was an oppression, and you remember the story of Herod murdering the children. He had to leave with the family to Egypt. Hardships, difficulties of every kind, and of murderous political unrest and rebellion and oppressive occupation by Roman legions, etc. All of these kinds of situations were actually part of the tapestry of events that led to the birth of divine consciousness into the world. So that divine consciousness is needed in the world now more than ever. And the promise of God is that there will be a second coming at a moment when those hardships have reached their ultimate level. And that is what we are seeing emerging. So we must celebrate these holidays by realizing they refer to ourselves, that we must give birth to Christ consciousness. Or in the case of Hanukkah, again, a major battle, a destruction of the temple, and yet the light, the eternal light, was able to be restored and to shine, and the victory of light over darkness. The heroic Maccabees fighting against all odds and being able to sustain the spiritual life of the people. Or in India, Diwali, the holiday of the Festival of Lights. Always these religious holidays are about light and about the birth of the divine light in the human spirit. And it is in these times that we must take these messages ever more seriously than ever. Indeed, I agree with you that the holidays had been abused and turned into consumerist excuses for capitalist profit-making. But now that is no longer the case. And now, again, the seriousness of these holy days as memorials and reminders of our obligation to be true to the God self now must be again recognized, and the worship in its true meaning of worth-shape must take place in the shaping of our divine and noble worthiness to be manifestations of God on earth, and to share the beauty of divine love with all is the imperative that we are now living. We must renew these holy days through our own holiness, not simply through empty lip service or worship of a traditional and meaningless sort. And if we do that, we will find that the divine power is with us more strongly than ever, because the need is more urgent than ever. Thank you.